Charleston looks like a crackhead, like my uncle, like like a drunk uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you restricted to hoes that want suckers and tricks. Your sorry mother borrowing that money you done gave her. 16 shot him. Didn't have $12,000. The woman did it.
Welcome back to Limitless Celebrity News and Media, and today we got
Hey, Charleston be wildin' though, I ain't gonna lie. There's probably like 35% truth to what Charleston be saying, and then there's like 65% where he just like saying a whole bunch of BS just to, troll, and he's a personality, you know what I'm saying? His way of operating social media works though, you feel me?
Charleston White and Bandman Kevo going back at each other again. So before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe with post notifications turned on. So by now, for anybody who doesn't know, Bandman Kevo and Charleston White have been going back and forth, taking shots at each other and been at each other's neck for quite some time, in which Charleston White has been referencing the Bandman Kevo as BBL Kevo, and Kevo responding back saying Charleston White's a clown.
Would y'all ever get like any kind of surgery? Because I don't see nothing wrong with what Bandman Kevo did. I see no issue with him going to get what he get, lipo or whatever. I see no problem with it, but I mean, me currently, I go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? But if I can afford it, I would do it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them abs in, you feel me?
Some of his drunk crackhead uncle, and Charleston White is responding back by saying he's not a sucker or a trick and doesn't need money to get women, and he's referencing how 16 shot him slept with Bandman Kevo's wife, and that how he doesn't need money to get with his wife. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
Come on, man, let's get to the clip.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check back in with you in a minute.
You don't think Charleston can hit the girls that you're paying for free?
Hell no. No. Charleston
That's
looks
a big ass shame, bro.
like a crackhead, like my uncle, like like a drunk uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he a comedian, but he has the appeal of like a dope fiend, or you know what I'm saying, like type.
He do.
He's not like a boss person. You feel me? Like Charleston, like, is one of them type of people, like, he gonna get on the internet, he gonna say whatever, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? He Charleston White, everybody know what he gonna go in there and say the craziest shit. He don't care, he careless. So it's almost like when he get on the internet, he don't got nothing to lose. He just gonna say anything and everything.
Yep.
Women like funny people though. He's a very funny guy.
No, they do. But at the same time, when it finally kicks in, right?
I get what Kevo's saying, like most women. First of all, Charleston is married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much he talks about his wife, but he is married. But like, I don't even know why this is a topic of discussion, because women not looking at Charleston in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get on here, he be trolling and pointing the guns and doing all that other stuff. Like, Bandman Kevo is going to attract a certain type of women because he flaunts his money. He got you see that big old chain he got on? He does stuff like that. So they don't attract the same crowds. Like, Charleston is not trying to attract women. You know what I'm saying? Kevo is trying to attract women. Like, so I don't even know why this is a topic of discussion.
The funny, you been told a joke and all that, and it's time to go eat, or it's time to go to the crib, or it's time to get there, because it's transportation. It's where you lay your head at, and it's the food we about to eat. That's when the reality comes into play. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all the jokes can be said towards Kevo, but Kevo's gonna hop in that nice car, and he's gonna go to that nice home, and his banking account is gonna look nice. So it all goes out the window. It's like the people that's talking, you just look like, okay, cool. You got it off, cool. But I'm still finna go back to this nice life. You get what I'm saying?
Now, you mentioned boss. You mentioned Charleston White not being the boss. I disagree with that.
Me too.
Charleston White's put a lot of people in position since, especially since he's been on Say Cheese. He's leveled his friend, like his friends have leveled up.
To say Charleston White is not a boss is not true. Like, Charleston gets his money. Now, does he get as much money as Bandman Kevo? I don't know, but the optics say that he's not getting the same type of money just because Kevo flaunts his shit. Now, I think that Kevo gets more money, but we don't know unless we see the banking info and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't know for sure. But to say he's not a boss is just inaccurate. I don't think that's true at all.
He let him open up for his comedy shows.
Yeah.
I know certain people that he's employed.
See,
So-
this is the thing. I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't look into Charleston that much at all. So I don't really know
He
nothing
lying.
about him at all.
He
You know what I'm
lying.
saying? They're just
He
like
be on
they're just
social
like
media.
if Charleston say,
He lying.
"Oh man, Kevo did this. He got this. He got that." Charleston don't know if I be working out or what I be doing, like, cause I don't show every time I work.
Now, Charleston White doesn't strike me as the type of person that's on social media like Bandman Kevo is on social media. Bandman Kevo know about Charleston White more than Charleston White knows about Bandman Kevo. I believe that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna say, "Oh well, that nigga just did this and that." You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what that nigga do. I don't know if he. You feel me? I'm just going off of what I see on the internet. So I'm just like, damn, he wild. But at the same time, Charleston ain't no dummy though. I can tell you that. I'm gonna say he's not a dummy. Everything he doing is for a reason. He low key smart as hell. That's why I be sitting back watching his ass. I be like, this nigga. But as far as comedian wise, he could be the top comedian if he was. He gotta structure everything a little bit better. Because at the end of the day,
Explain.
Once you get done doing everything you're doing as far as going viral, you still have to go and say, okay, I still got to do these shows. I still got to do this. I still got to do that. Because I mean, the police thing can kind of work to a certain extent, but it still makes everything dangerous. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the whole goal of it, is to be able to do shows, to be able to get paid a lot of money. But you don't want to put the because like, even though you'll be pushing out the police thing, it's a whole lot of people that's careless of that. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get it. I'm seeing the whole thing, but I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, it'll really work all the way. Just like I seen the China Mac thing with him and China Mac or whatever with the New York shit. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, well, he said he canceled the show in New York, but don't you think that they possibly might go to the other shows? Just to be able to get some type of somebody can say, well, they can play crazy and say, well, he drove me crazy from this interview, and you know what I'm saying? So they could plead this or that, or,
Man.
I don't know, but like I said, he know what he doing, but I guess, but I don't know. But I'm just saying though, as far as Charleston White is a comedian too though. So versus if somebody
Charleston White is a comedian, but like, he's a personality, bro. I don't understand why so many people get so upset with I don't understand why people get so upset behind someone's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's opinion should not bother you that much where you gonna go on social media, you gonna go on Instagram, you gonna threaten people. Like, that shit corny. Like, what? Why is his opinions making you so mad? Did he trigger something in you? I don't get it, man. People, they got thin skin, bro.
else was saying, like Charleston, talks the way Charleston talks, or do what Charleston do, it's a difference versus a rapper, or Charleston White do what he do. He good at it. He gotta be funny, shit. But he
good
be
at what he
funny
do.
when he talk about it.
For
Boy,
sure.
you be saying, if you was as strong as you look, you have 4-5 women around you. You would never have to pay $12,000. You beat up one of her brothers with that kind of body you got. Boy, them hoes will go crazy. Boy, you.
Hey, now, is some kind of truth to what he's saying? Like, because Kevo tricks a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think Kevo might have been that guy growing up that couldn't get women, you know what I'm saying, without having flashy items. I don't know. I'm not trying to talk crap about him or nothing like that, but like, that's what it comes across as, because he tricks off a lot of money. And I think that, if you are a very confident person, you shouldn't have to trick off to get certain types of women. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's some truth to what Charleston's saying.
Skin look good, it's oily, your hair is perfectly cut, but you got that Vienna. Now, I ain't never seen you, but I just know any nigga got all them accolades and steady.
Is he talking about his penis size, bro? Pause, bro. Pause. Can't be talking about a man's thing like that, bro. Like, you gotta relax, homie.
Doing this here, I pull out that print. I ain't got no Bentley to pull out, and I say, and I do. You think I can fuck like you, boy. I fuck like the government. Everybody, the government fuck everybody. Yeah, you restricted to hoes that want suckers and tricks. Once they get past the sucker and the trick, they looking for them niggas with that good dick benefits. Your sorry motherfucker borrowing that money you done gave her.
Charleston, you like 50, bro. You like 59. What we doing, bro? I'm not gonna. Hey, look, bro. You can't just be getting on this internet talking about another man's thing like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be talking about another man's thing like that. Talking about you got this, you got that print. Pause.
Yeah. She done took back a pair of them shoes that you done bought her so I can get me a quarter pound of weed. Yeah, because I don't know to ask for 5 pounds. I don't know to get her. All I need is a quarter pound because I'm just smoking to support my habit. And I hee and caca about how can bitch like that 16 shot him boy did. You 16 shot him? Didn't have $12,000 and did it. He had a little old bitty small camera.
So there you have it. We done heard both sides of the story. We done heard from Bandman.
Man, this is all entertainment to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, I don't agree. Like I said, I don't agree with everything he say. I don't. But he does say some real shit for the most part. Like a lot of his shit he be talking about be some real shit. And then a lot of it is satire. It's trolling. It's a personality driven. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, none of this is serious. I take it for what it is, entertainment purposes only. But with that said, please hit that comment, hit that subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this situation that's going on. Subscribe to this guy, Limitless Celebrity News, and I'll get back at y'all next time.